Bow residence. Why aren't you answering the phone?
I'm not on call at Cedars anymore. I don't have to answer the phone every time it rings.
Well, I've been trying to reach you.
Well, sweetie, you found me.
I spoke to Rick. He said you stepped down at the hospital.
Certain events led me to understand that it would be better if I volunteered to leave. My head wasn't in the work.
I would ask you since when, but I already know. What are you doing, Dad?
I'm just dropping out of sight for a while. I mean, you and Rick must have talked about my
What's the matter?
Nothing. I've been having these headaches.
Migraines? Do you want me to get you something?
No, I'm not taking anything for it. I just need a little rest.
Well, at least let me get you a glass of water, okay? I never wanted this, Dad. For you to drop out of life and hide from the world.
Oh, come on. Sometimes it can be good for the soul. You know, a little quiet solitude gives you a chance to think.
Can I help you? I know that whatever happened with Marianne Crothers...
Michelle. Look, don't you realize that if I wanted your help, that I would ask for it?
Well, no, not really. What's happening to you, Dad? You love your work at the hospital. Don't you want to work toward getting back to that? Work toward something loving, something normal? Something where you don't have to smack me in the face because you're so freaked out?
I couldn't be sorrier for hitting you.
Well, when was the last time you even called Holly?
All right, now look, in the first place, you just leave Holly out of this. Don't even think of calling Holly. Secondly, this is my normal. I'm just going through a rough patch, and if you really want to help me, please stay out of it.
Dad, you are surrounded by people who love you. And we refuse to give up on you.
And I really appreciate that, but if you could just...
Dad, look, I know that you are scared that something might happen if you admit the truth about Marianne's accident, but...
Please, will you just stop talking?
No, Dad, but if you were scared one other time in your life, weren't you? When you had to quit drinking, weren't you scared then? I mean, you didn't know what being sober would mean, how you're going to live your day minute to minute. Breaking that addiction must have just seemed impossible for you, right? But you did it.
What do you want from me? Is this why you came over here? To harass me about why not answering the phone? About why can't you try to go back to be normal? Why can't you get out of the house now, except don't go to the hospital? Don't you understand that what it is that you want from me, I can't give it?
You can't hold up here in this house and in this kitchen and ignore the world. You can't. You're trying to achieve some sort of peace with something that happened nearly 30 years ago, and you don't have to carry that burden alone anymore.
I am trying to deal with the world the only way I know how, which is the way I see it. Now, if you want me to have some kind of beautiful transformation, if you want me to have some kind of therapy, then here's something you could do. You could let me have some time with Robbie. Spending time with my grandson now would do me such a world of good. He's the only person left in my family that I don't have to answer to. Oh, come on, let me spend the night with him. I mean, we could go out and play in the park, and tomorrow, drive up to the city and see a Bulls game.
Dad. Considering what you're going through and how you're acting, I can't allow that.
You're afraid to leave Robbie alone with me?
I'm sorry, Dad, but I am.
I would never put my grandson in danger.
Well, you might have said the same thing about your daughter. But ask me how safe I feel around you right now.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I could never hurt you.
We both know that you have. Dad, you're short-tempered. You're avoiding me. You refuse to acknowledge any legitimate concerns that I have.
I see.
Dad, this isn't gonna go away. No matter how long you hide.
The other day you asked me to leave your house. I'm going to ask you to do the same thing for me now.